throws of Paris.
Little to kick off.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, so happy to be here. We are underway from Dublin, folks, in the NFL International Series. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Green 19 gets that. EQ. I can't.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Hey, Monday. Who's the DA? Who's here? Hey, can. No mas.
From the gun, here's Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Here we go, son. Turn on. Hey, can. Press. Bunch right. Go.
Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 3rd down gain of 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, son. Green 19, can I say that?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. To the 43, 2nd down.
A quick burn. A pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. 331. Right.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Chip Slam.
Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. A give left side. Here's Achane. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Extend. Here we go. West right, zip. Punch right.
Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Green. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Operating from the gun. Green. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
19 Lions. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Vikings take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Vikings 7, Armadillos 0. Cam Little to kick off.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
11. Hey, 10.
Now it's Fields. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's second and 8.
Here we go. Green 19, just what?
Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But, boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Easy. Justin.
From the gun on third down, Fields. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
West right there. Here we go. 331. Hey, can.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. It's Hill, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
69 Broncos.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Green completes this one to Thornton. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The rookie from Arkansas on target there. It's a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! Trey Benson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Armadillos, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. but it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
19 wins, 19 wins. Here we go. Go.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Here we go. First and 10 at the 44.
3-19 gets set. Right.
Now Achane on first and 10. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here we go, slot. 3-19 gets set. Bunch right. Out, let's go. Right.
To throw is Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Brings up third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 3-19, can I see that? Right.
On third down, Achane. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's good for a Paris.
Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 11.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Here we go, shot. Turn ball, shot. Get ready to spin, get ready to spin. Right.
Running left, Achane. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And they're going deep for Hill. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They're going to try and throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Green. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Nineteen tight.
Now Green throwing on 4th down. Touchdown, Vikings. Kevontae Turpin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
19 Jackson. Hey, Ken. Right.
Here's Fields. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the 2nd quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
we go.
Here's Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
319, West right fit. Trust, butt track. Out. Right.
A final shot before the break. Fields. Floating one, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Tyler Bass set to kick
The
off.
Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Top 79 Broncos. Top 19. Top 19. 19 tight.
Operating from the gun. Green.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Green now from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
19 Lions. Let's go. Trap 50. Trap. Mustang 19. Go.
Operating from the gun. Green. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kevontae Turpin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, son. 331. 331. Right.
Up the middle, Achane. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
319, get that. Go.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for the first down.
Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up a first down.
First down. Here we go. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now third down and 7.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58.
They'll give this to Achane. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Armadillos are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Armadillos 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw. Green. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Green. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
3:19,
A give, running right, Achane. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 14. Off play action, Fields. He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
319 right tonight. Hey, can. Hey, can. Easy. Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, got to that. Yeltsin. Test, butt right. No mas. Chip slant. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. Throw caught by Ochan. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Down to about the 22 here. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Up. Blue 58, sit down. Angel. Hey, never mind, Monday.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19, right, Scott.
Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Blue 58, Blue 58.
They'll go. H.M. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the handoff, it's H.M. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Here's a toss left for H.M. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Hey, Ken. Motion. Right.
Fields now to throw. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 10 yards out. And the Armadillos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
42. Armadillos 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Viking 18. Ready.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Room here to run. Touchdown, Devontae Turpin, 51 yards. And the Vikings up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go, Side. Side.
Here's Achane. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here we go.
Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
58, what's that? Right.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 209 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3.
11. Here we go.
At the 17-yard line.
331. Right.
Out of the gun, Fields. Nowhere to turn this time. He goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here we go, Side. 58, what's that? Right.
Here's Achane. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Easy. March right. Go.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
19 Tiger.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Gravity Lions. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. On first down, it's Benson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So the final second.